Hello, planet Earth. Balls am I tired. Done a 12-hour day today. Well, 12 hour and 25 minutes worth of a day. What have I accomplished today? Quite a lot. This is the largest group I've ever done sound work for. This is the most channels I've ever used on a desk in this venue. And yeah, I managed to light and rig the lights and program the lights for general staginess and general music kind of stage. Really interesting layout, actually. That was quite nice to get that done within about 2 hours. Fucking hell, I normally work with an 8-channel mixing desk, and of those 8 channels I will usually use 4 to 7, depending on what kind of group I've got in. And it's not like us to use much more than that, and for the stuff that we do use it's more complicated. They provide their own sound engineer and mixing desk and they do it all themselves. Not today! They brought in a 16-channel Behringer mixing desk, a little bit like... Can you see it from here? Possibly? Oop, that one there. Huh. Hello again. But the 32-channel version. No, not the 32-channel version, Jesus, the 16-channel version. 24 technically because of the extra channels, but 16 XLR and button. I used every single fucking one. I never fucking do that. Fuck. And during the entirety of, like, the main performance, they had a support act, which was a duet, which had 2 DI boxes and 2 vocals, and it was fine. Except it wasn't fine, there were 4 monitors, and again, I don't usually use more than 2 monitored channels, and of those 2 monitored channels I had 4 monitors. So, the amount of shit I had to keep in mind tonight. We shouldn't really be complaining, this is usually a technician's job most of the time, so... Guess I had to learn how to cope with it eventually. It's a good sign though, because everybody seemed to enjoy it, and after the first couple of songs in the second half, had a few hiccups with the monitoring. Yeah, everything just worked out, and it was beautiful from then on. It was a great show, really great vibe, really intense crowd, and we sold more tickets than I thought we were going to as well. Sort of edging on 13 the whole night. We're a 100-seater theatre. And then just as the day progressed, we ended up selling about 40 or 50, so good times. And the audience loved it. They were cheering along and having a good time. And it's one of these nights where I don't normally work this hard or this intensively, but I really, really enjoy when I do, because it really kind of keeps me on my toes. I'm like, oh, I actually can't rest as a technical manager, I've got to fucking do it, you know? I don't know any other technicians in my arsenal who would have been able to kind of stay as level-headed as I did tonight. Good God, I can see some people going off and exploding under those conditions. Just in all cases, it's mental. And I was doing the lighting for it as well, so subtle changes, because folk bands. It's American folk, Americana, so really mellow vibes tonight. And I got bought beer, so hooray. Tomorrow's gig day. Well, half a gig day. Tomorrow morning, I've got to get back into work. I lug a 2-ton piano down 4 flights of stairs. Plug it in, set it all up, make sure it's all running, and that the sound guy I'm getting in actually knows what the fuck he's doing. He will do. I can see it being, okay, it's a jazz pianist. She goes by the name of Leanne Carroll. She's very talented. I can see her using a piano and a microphone. So from the piano you'll need a DI box, perhaps a monitor. So DI box, monitor, microphone, and the support act she's got is playing the congas, I think. So that's an SM57 over the top, perhaps another vocal microphone there. So you're talking 3 vocal microphones, one of them's a 57, and a DI box, as well as your first auxiliary output, which you just level everything up a half and aim it at her face, and it should be fine. I can do that. I can rattle that off fairly simply, but you know, some people, I've known a lot of sound engineers whose brains just crumble in on the very concept. It's not that hard a thing to get around. If somebody says, I'm a jazz pianist, what can you do for me? Well, that's what I can do for you. We don't have an actual piano we can use. We're not that great at theatre. It'd be nice to get 16 grand spent on a nice big classical piano, but I can't see it being used more than 3 times a year, so not really much point, is there? Anyway, I'm going to go upload this and fuck off to bed, because I'm tired as balls and I'm in at 11 tomorrow and it's currently 11:45. Yeah. 12:05 to be exact. I'm going to be up at 8. Shit. And yeah, like I said, tomorrow's also gig day, so we're trying out new material, we're trying out giving out shots on stage. As long as somebody comes up and has sex with a sheep on stage during Sex Farm Woman, we're fine. Saw our ad in the paper today as well, wasn't expecting that. Yes. But otherwise, I shall see you possibly tomorrow, but probably not, because I might be gigging, so I can't be sure, so whatever the fuck happens. Have a good night.